Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Like I said in my last video, why do Africans pack so much when they're traveling? I did say that I'll do an update video separately, so here it is. Ghana are playing Ivory Coast today, so I thought I'll do the video before I go to watch that. By the time I edit this and put it up, they would have played already. So I am going to predict that Ghana's going to win, so we'll see if I'm right. Okay, the updates are, when you're building, you need like a one room on your site, either to store materials or to have someone live there to take care of the land. They can weed it and make sure that there's nobody else that tries to encroach on your land. So because there was no one living on my site, everyone's been asking like some of the workers and staff and people just in the area, they say, oh, you know, can I come and stay on your land, take care of it for you, and this, that and the other, and I'm like, no. They just didn't look too savoury. I just didn't like the look of them, so I was like, no, my spirit didn't really take to them. So the guys that did my filling, one of them asked me, and I don't know, even when he did the work, even when he did the filling, we didn't have any problems, and they were good workers. So I said to him, okay, well, this was December last year, so I said, okay, well, I'll think about it and get back to you. And then we finally spoke mid-January, and I told him to come to the house so that we could speak about it, and he's now moved in as well with his brother and his wife and a little child, a little baby. I did ask them about the space limitations, because obviously the one room is really small. It looks like this. So he said, oh no, that's fine. But that is like really, really common in Ghana, especially in Accra. People are just happy for anywhere to stay. So obviously me doing that favour. So we went over the ground rules, and the ground rules were, they will weed the place, so obviously it won't become bushy. So when I'm ready to cast the foundation, there shouldn't be any weeds on it as such. Number two was, don't get into any arguments or problems with the neighbours, because if they do, they're out. No chicken. Number three is, keep that same mouth that you're using to beg me for somewhere to stay, because what tends to happen is after time they start getting lippy and they start getting rude and all that type of stuff. And it was best to be made clear now that I'm doing you a favour by letting you stay there for free. So when it comes time that I need the space back, you need to move. I don't need to give you any money to go and rent a place, because that is what causes serious problems all the time, where the person that stays there, they're like, well, I'm not moving because you need to give me money to go and rent a place. No, you should have been saving your money while you were staying there rent free. So if I want to, out of a goodwill gesture, I can give them something to go on their way, but I don't have to. So I made sure that was clear. From where I reached with the project, I always knew that that was going to be the case, that I would leave that towards the end of the last year, and I would work from January going forward. I would work on kind of accumulating money, because obviously if it wasn't the investment, it's my own money, so therefore no investment means that I have to accumulate the money to do the project. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. So I'm working alongside a real estate company where I help match people with litigation-free land and shops and office space. I will also be working alongside a colleague who rents out apartments in New York. So if anyone is travelling to New York and wants to stay in the heart of New York in a lovely, lovely apartment without having to spend all that crazy money on an expensive hotel, do let me know and I can provide you guys with the details, because hotels can be mad expensive, but these apartments are like amazing. I do that kind of freelancing, and I was offered a contract last week to do the social media for an entertainment media company, so I'm going to be spending a lot of my time doing that. That should be fun. However, there is a but. I slightly feel like I've gone back to Chumpsville, because I have to obviously wake up every day and I have to be based in their offices, and I have to do that Monday to Friday. So the 9 to 5 kind of working thing is not really for me anymore. I haven't done it since 8701 really, which was 2012. I haven't done it since then. And obviously getting up really early every morning, sitting in the traffic, traveling to work. As you know, Gertrude, my car is unreliable. the limited holidays, being woken up by an alarm clock like every day, the taxing system, just everything about 9 to 5 kind of working. It just doesn't sit with me as it used to, you know. So because I will be handling the media side of stuff, it makes me feel like, okay, it's not going to be like a 9 to 5 kind of office job. Do you see what I'm saying? Because as for those, bye Felicia. No, I can't do it. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to offend anyone that does a 9 to 5, because we all have to do what we got to do. But I feel like, tell me if I'm wrong, right? I'm not sure whether this is a good step forward, because I will have a regular income to pump into my other projects, and I'll be able to network and meet different people. Or is it a step back? Am I losing focus from my initial dreams? That's what I'm a bit confused about. Is it a step back because all my time is going to be surrounding that contract, or not? I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. I'll be starting this week, so I'll obviously let you guys know how it goes. I don't know. Personally, being a British lady in Ghana, even though I'm Ghanaian to the roots, people hear my accent and they think, oh my God, okay, she's a British lady. I must say that in most establishments, I get on better with the Ghanaian males than the Ghanaian females. So it's going to be interesting to see the dynamics when I start this contract. I must admit that I think that I thought achieving my dreams of obviously the building, the store, and all of that type of stuff, I thought it was going to be easier than it is in terms of capital. I need a serious cash flow, and by me selling my cosmetics that I do on the side, it's not enough. So that's where I've kind of resounded to the fact that I have to make this sacrifice in order to move forward with all the other stuff that I want to do. So let me know your thoughts anyway. Last update is the light off. Loud. The light off. It has got mad serious right about now. Now they're actually saying that the new schedule is 24 hours light off, 12 hours light on in Accra at the moment, and that is ridiculous. It's affecting businesses, it's affecting students, because students are finding it difficult to do their work in the dark, and the government just don't seem to care about what the situation is, especially because some of them actually, where they live, their lights actually rarely go off. So it's just really unfair how this country works in terms of light off. I mean, yes, people have generators, but what's happening is that it's becoming far too expensive for people to even use the generators. Because one friend was saying that their generator, small house, takes 20 cedis a day. Imagine that for a month. Ridiculous. And also my uncle that owns a small hotel, he was saying that he pays 600 Ghana per day. So the government need to do something, and it's just very annoying. Like, I have to eat around the light off. Like, I have to make sure if I know that the lights are going off at 6, I better run to the kitchen and eat before 6 o'clock, because it's just going to be, one, I won't be able to use the microwave, and two, it's just going to be too difficult to cook anything in the dark. It's just ridiculous. Like, obviously, starting the new contract this week, I've had to iron everything just for the whole week. And me, I'm quite indecisive with my outfits, so therefore I ironed, 8. So I had that little bit of choice, going through the week. So when the lights go off, I'm like stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I either sit in the room and roast like a chicken, or I go outside and be bitten like a piece of chicken. So I don't really know which one is the best one. It's a lose-lose situation for me as far as I'm concerned. So lots going on in 2015 to keep my time occupied. I will not forget you guys. Keep with me, on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I will keep updating you, letting you guys know how I'm getting on. Because, it's crazy that everything is kind of simmering and settling. So all those people that said it would, thanks for that, because after all the madness that happened towards the end of last year, I was ready to leave and go back to London, but I'm actually glad that I didn't, because I'm starting to reap some of the rewards of some of the stuff that I did last year. So hopefully things will continue. I look forward to hearing your feedback. So ciao for now, guys. Take care. Bye.